Hello, folks. I hope that you are doing wonderful today. Welcome in. Let's take a look and see what's going on. If you are returning back and you are upright, welcome back and send you love and light. If you're new, my name is Shannon. Glad to have you. I do a different type of a work here. We let the Most High God bring out whatever's going on in the earth. It could be around you. I look at a lot of criminal activity. It's really just crimes of the heart. And we live in a crazy world. We really, really do. If you're in this crazy energy and you're willing to get up from it, thank you for doing that and taking responsibility. Every single person has fallen down sometime in their life. And if you and I don't get up from falling down in any way, shape, or form, you will fall into mischief and pride and grossness. You really will, because you'll be trying to hide it all the time, and you got to keep up some facade. And what good is that? It's just better to go through some stuff, learn the lesson, and let the Most High God help you not to fall down again, because He's able to help you not from falling again. And He'd give you a testimony from that very thing, and help people to get out of that very thing that you even experienced. But some people won't. They got so much pride, or because there's gel in the way, or their own heart is just twisted. I don't know. But I look at all kinds of different stuff. We ask at the hand of the Most High God, who sees everything, and everything's open before Him. And some people think they can hide behind a bush, and oh no, you can't. And it will be corrected in any way, shape, or form. We all have to take correction's good for us, folks. I don't understand how people can have their children and sit there and correct them, but they themselves are mischievous and don't want correction from our Father in heaven. And so you either are the children of the kingdom, or you're the children of wrath. And I want conviction. And if you don't, you're not a part of this channel. You're not a part of my soul group. Thanks for checking me out. You'll have to go ahead and leave, because I'm real sharp with it, so that the Most High can keep us in line. Okay? His ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts. They're higher than ours. And we can't just look at something and go, oh yeah, I think this or that. No, that gets us in trouble. The Most High say, I want you to do this. And you go, well, it don't look. And the Most High go, I'm not asking you what it looks like. I'm Daddy. I have an aerial point of view that I can see every single path, what you should take, what you shouldn't do. Even if it looks silly to you, it's not silly to me, because I see everything. And that's why it's called trust and walking by faith and not by sight, because He's our eyesight. And so you may get some really off the wall, harsh things here to be shaken, and it's for our better that the Most High shakes us, because nobody's a know-it-all. Some people think they know it all, and we don't know nothing outside of the word of the Most High God. So I will speak by the word. It is found in the tarot, and there's no other way. But the Most High's light is the law and the commandments, and so I'm real strict by it. Okay? Anyway, it's a work that I do here. Take it, leave it, do whatever you feel like you've got to do with it. You have your free will, and I have mine, and I choose to go by what the Most High God says. All right, so Yehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, I appreciate you. I thank you. Just, I yield myself to you. Sweet Ruach, Holy Spirit, just come and guide us into all truth. That sword of truth is sharp, and cut things away that don't need to be there, Yehovah. Do some surgery today on us. Help us to face things that we need to face. Every one of us. Shine your light and chase away the darkness. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about a contract, or being at a crossroad, or plotting, or whatever that is, making a decision. Okay. We also have the King of Swords, I guess, flipped over. The Nine of Swords and the World card is here as well. Let me see if I can get this down a little bit better. At the bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. So there's a lot of thoughts and communication today, and something's going to end. Something's getting judged out here, actually, when we get the World card. The World card for me is a card of integrity. It is about wisdom in the Hebraic language. It's about chewing on information. This King of Swords in the upright is a person of authority, and if he's in the upright, he's 50 billion steps ahead of other people, not in pride, but having to take care of something to end a matter. That this is about wisdom and knowledge and chewing on the information to close something out. It's also an all-consuming fire, and somebody's also being tested by that fire as well, because of a decision or being at that crossroad, or because of what somebody has plotted and done around contracts, because Two of Wands can also go back to contracts. Somebody's on the opposite end of this King of Swords is a very pompous, nasty, cold as ice energy. Okay? And so somebody's got integrity or they don't. Their work is either being tried by fire and is going to stand, or it won't. There is something to do with the trip. This could be across seas somewhere, since the boat is here. And this came out in the reverse yesterday when I was reading, and somebody was trying to run away from a judgment, and you and I don't get to do that. Don't care. The most I don't care. He'll find you. Even if you go down to the belly of the sea, he'll find you. You and I don't get to run from nothing, man. The Knight of Cups, the Knight in shining armor. This is also a law card as well. This is about also being kind, but we have real sharp energy that is out here in this reading. Give me just a second. Let me find another deck. What do you want me to use? We'll see what this is about. There's sharp communication or just straightforward communication out here going on. Somebody's guilty for something out here. There's a lot of assets, a lot of money. Something around somebody's commitment is here. Okay. Somebody, this card also, the Nine of Swords, is about sleepless nights and stuff. But the card says somebody is expecting the worst. Okay. Well, this, yeah, I guess if you're right before I got started, that's amazing. It's because I was thinking about Job. And he went in the book of Job, and he would go before the Most High and was given his sacrifices because of what he thought his kids may have done. They end up dying in a whirlwind. But your worst fear will come upon you. I think it is written in the book of Job. And somebody is expecting the worst. Well, if that's how you're expecting, I mean, if you are guilty of something, you just come clean, let the Most High give you some grace on something, then fine. But somebody is just, they're worried, and we're not supposed to be, and I understand everybody has to deal with that, depending on what you're going through, and I'm not trying to take away from your process, so don't misunderstand what I'm saying here. But we have somebody sitting up here that knows better with the King of Swords coming out. And we've all known better of some things as well. That's expecting the worst. You expect it. Your worst fear is going to come upon you, and or it already has. And somebody's just trying to do contract after contract after contract on some stuff, pouring some sweet stuff out here with that Knight. And something's going to end, and somebody else is going to be able to leave troubled waters behind because of some nonsense. A betrayal really bad has been out here on some matter where a couple of people have been attached to that thing. And so, somebody's mental out here on some stuff. Somebody could have literally just lost their mind over it as well, because something been going on for a long time. For the World card to come out here, that's a huge ending of a cycle there. Show me this King of Swords, Jehovah. The Lovers card. That Lovers card came out last night when I was reading, and somebody was sitting there holding on to two things, because that's about choices. But somebody act like God don't see something, and he does see everything. There is a choice around this King of Swords having to make a choice as well. Somebody sharp is here. Some professional energy is around a matter, having to take control of a matter. Okay, show me some more information on this King of Swords. Hold up. The Ten of Pentacles is trying to come out in the reverse. There's also the Five of Wands in the reverse. There's strife out here. In a really bad way, there's strife out here. I think somebody's afraid of being stung in a really hard way because they are, expecting the worst to happen. Hold on just a second. I want to see something out of this book. Something's just hit me about that Five of Wands there. And so if that's coming out in the reverse, we have two people showing up here. We have a knight and a king here. All right. And this is stating that there is dispute out here, and it's bringing the worst out in somebody's friend's character, is what it's making reference to. It's because if somebody's friend is out here, we have a king and a knight. Somebody sits in a place, or two people sit in authority, but one's over that, in authority over something. Maybe your friend or not. And somebody knows there needs to be a decision made, and the Five of Wands is showing this fighting going on here between two people because I'm your friend or was your friend or whatever. Whatever's out here, folks. It's bringing bad character on a situation just in general within this matter to come out in the reverse that way because somebody has some type of a decision to make. And there's a lot of money at hand here because the Ten of Pentacles is already out here in this reading, or somebody's fixing to take a big loss, or they already did the minute that they did some stuff out here. There were contracts around some stuff. Somebody's commitments out here around some stuff as well. There's a disharmony out here when the Ten of Pentacles comes out in the reverse. Or resistance to change is out here in the reverse. It's led to friction, it says. Okay, it is showing it. It came out with that Five of Wands. Somebody's having to force something out. Somebody's got pride and ego out the wazoo with the Sun card coming out here. But this is a force. Something is going to be forced out here around a matter. Because the Most High will make sure something gets forced out of it. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. What somebody's done, don't care who they are, how cute they were to you. You jumped in bed with them, had an intimate relationship, or they're just your friend and you're just, something's out here. What's hidden here, Yehovah? Show us what's hidden here. Hold on a minute. What's hidden here that you want to bring out? Yeah. Somebody's also a bigamist out here. The Most High God just said so. Whoever you are that I'm connecting with, somebody's got two spouses. Or I'm also hearing a concubine again. Okay, well, again, there's two houses out here. With the Ten of Pentacles, that's commitments, not only just friends, but somebody is a bigamist out here. I don't know why that came through, but it came through real strong. The Empress in the reverse. Okay, well, so this is a no good piece of nuts in the reverse. This somebody just really cute, or if she ain't cute, she just sits in a place that it's about me and me alone. And I sit here and I do what I want because I sit right here. Well, do you really sit right there, baby? Do ya? Somebody's wife's upside down as well. There's a sexual matter out here around somebody's wife or a pregnancy or something like that. Anyway, you just think you're all that in a bag of chips in the reverse of her energy coming out like that. You're a nutcase disgust, and your looks don't get you nowhere. Your stolen money don't get you nowhere. Your little contracts don't get you nowhere either. That's ridiculous. Or somebody's parent won't look at their kids, because that came out yesterday on that other reading as well. That's ridiculous. Somebody's unbalanced here with the Empress coming out in the reverse. That's why there's crap going on, because somebody's got to make a choice on something. Somebody's putting their heels down, and they're out of control. There's stubbornness out here. There's stubbornness out here. What's hidden is this stupid idiot Empress in the reverse, whoever she thinks she is in God's green earth. Your wife, your lover, your boss, just somebody thinks they're cute. They're a reptile. The justice. She could work for the law, since we have the police officer energy out here and the King of Swords. The Two of Swords. I'm pretending. The person wants to pretend. They know stuff. They know stuff. And so does their friend. And they're either pressuring, somebody's pressuring their friend because, look, there's all the money, look, you, whatever. And somebody's a freaking reptilian nasty out here. Okay, they're gross. They got other people up in here and they're freaking grossness. It's disgusting. They're trying to block some stuff that rightfully should be judged in some way. They're unbalanced here. There's going to be justice because the Most High God says so. This person don't run the show. Don't care, because that's a real high position there when the Empress comes out. Who head of household, whatever it is. The person don't run the show. The Most High does. The Most High does. They're out of order somewhere. It's somebody's kids. If that's somebody's mother that's not doing the right thing, you will be judged real hard by the Most High God. You really will be judged by the Most High God. There's death matters out here that were premeditated, or something was premeditated around some nonsense out here. Give us some words, Jehovah. Shatalabahaya. Boy, I feel some energy. If you're new, I just speak right out of that space, and the Most High just lets me feel it. And because this is nonsense out here. There's nonsense out here going on. I just seen one of the cards says that somebody's ex is a problem. The ex is here. The X is here. There is a group that is bound together, and they're all reptilian nasties. They're gross, they're filthy, they're disgusting. They think they're going to get away with something. You ain't getting away with nothing. I'm so sorry. The Most High going to stick you in his fire, his oven, and you're going to burn. Okay. That's absolutely filthy. Just because you think you sit somewhere, you're known by a bunch of freaking freaks. Or you freaks, you're just mental in your freaking brain. Okay, got all this money we premeditated and somebody's died out of the ordeal, and or my kid's involved in it, or my ex, I don't know, and I don't care. The group, if you're not upright group going to take this nonsense down, y'all are going to burn in the pit of hell. This is ridiculous and retarded. A little spy. You go ahead and spy. Somebody who owns a truck is involved in a matter, or something happened to somebody's truck, I don't know. Shocked. If somebody is going to be shocked, I guess they're going to be shocked. A judgment says get your house in order, because somebody's sticking their little feet down and going, I don't think so. God says to get your freaking house in order. You under judgment now. He's going to end it whether you like it or not. Somebody is out here that wants to say they're sorry to somebody, but somebody else apparently got a freaking cow about it, or they got people up in here that's connected to some stuff with it, or jealous, or they've done contracts around other people. Now they're all having to do whatever with it, whatever that means for you. Something connected with an airport, airline, or you are a pilot, whatever that is. There's just some type of transportation. We have a truck energy here. Just take what applies. Well, I apologize, but I don't apologize. I have to feel this energy, and it's real strong on me, and I have to deal with it. It's like I feel this great big this struggle here that's going on with this card. Okay, I feel that some people want to do what's right, and other people are fighting because they got either gel, or they're jealous, or whatever that is. Okay, and the Most High gonna send some hornets out on some people. Don't care who's your friend and who's not your friend. Okay, your God in heaven tells you and I to cling to him. Some people go, I don't care about God. Well, he don't care about you either. Because he's saying you don't give a rip about the truth or wanting to do what's right. You get your house in order, you Jezebel. A group involved. It's right here. A group bound together. Okay, well, get your house in order, group. If you ain't an upright group. These 6 things Jehovah hates, yea, 7 are an abomination to him. The scales are out here, and if the scales are not even, and something isn't even, something's not even out here, folks. These things are an abomination to him, 7 of them. A proud look. Look how cute I am. You're ugly. A lying tongue. Hands that shed innocent blood. A heart that devises wicked imaginations. Feet that be swift in running to do mischief. A false witness, and somebody has also got up in here in the court of law and falsely witnessed, that speaks lies. He hates that. And him that sows discord among brethren. Okay, well, somebody came upside down here, and there is discord because you're my friend. Something's up, right? Because you're my friend. Look, you're supposed to do this naughty thing for me just because you're my friend. And it's caused a bunch of people to get up in here and turn reptilious on the nasty. That's the most nastiest picture I've ever seen here. It really is. Invention, planning, imagination, cunning devices. What did it say? So somebody's out here. They already did it. They think they're going to escape some type of judgment. And you ain't escaping. Your whole group's going to be fried. Okay? It's ridiculous. It just said so here. Feet that be swift and running to do mischief. A heart that devises wicked imaginations. The next card says invention, planning, imagination, cunning devices. You're an idiot. The X is the problem. Or you're the freaking X that's the problem. I don't know. A narrow raven where the wall presses in, or somebody's just feeling pressed, or something did happen with a wall or something like that on something, then so be it. Despair and anger and circumstances that test the patience. It's somebody. Why is it testing you? The truth sets you free. Somebody's angry because somebody won't look at the truth as well. I'm angry because people won't look at it. I'm angry because people don't get up in here to do the right thing. I'm angry that people think that, well, because I sit here, I can do what I want, when I want. I'm God. Look what I've done. And you're prideful, pompous, nasty, and you've turned into an animal. And little Nebuchadnezzar and his little whatever you think you are is being judged. Because what's happened is wrong. And this is what I don't get. Those people who are sitting in high places that have the ability to put a truth on something or to judge or give somebody some justice, they want people to think that that's exactly what they are doing, and they're abominable to God because they're giving little gifts and bribes and look at all this money. I'll give you a cut, man. Will you? The most I'm going to cut you to smithereens. He really is going to do it. Gonna throw you in the fire. Get your house in order, all you freaks who won't do the right thing. We're gonna see who's gonna be the next politician in your place, because the Most High is the one who uproots kings and plants them there. For those of you who are at that level, because I had governor energy come out, and the Most High says he's the governor of the nations. He is. He is. People don't want no nonsense. Looking up to people, and all they are is just promising you the sun, the moon, and the stars, and then their other hand is taken from people. I don't think so. That's ridiculous. Like I say, there's enough earth that you people can migrate to, build your big fat city there, and do whatever your crap is to one another, and let's see how that's going to go down with one another. Okay, you wouldn't like it at all. And neither do the people that you've done that to like it. We want to see justice, even if you're sitting up in a high place and you won't put a judgment. The Most High going to get up in here in his sovereign arm and rule for himself and his earth. It's ridiculous. The fish. Okay, well, this is finances. This is also somebody who's an overindulger. I had somebody did drugs and stuff yesterday. Also something by water, or something's very much emotional here as well. We also have the discovery. Something's already known, but I feel like somebody, again, they're fighting. People know, but they don't want other people to know about it. This is has been a mystery somewhere, and somebody is being educated or already has been educated. The most I said last night that this stuff was known, that they stole some stuff from some for some of you all, for some of our cases. It's known. The most I said is it's going to be justice. I don't care who's kicking, screaming, having a freaking cow. The most I saying over here, you get your house in order because you're fixing to go down. You're either going to go to jail or he's gonna kill you. I don't know what he's going to do. It's not my business. But the most I said, get your house in order. You don't get to sit up in here and be a pompous nasty. You ain't really no friend. You really ain't. There's anxiety out here. Well, I guess there's anxiety out here. Something about somebody's mother is here as well. In a love situation, somebody's ex is the problem. And this is about sacrificing of the mind itself. There's fear out here on somebody. Guess so. Somebody, hallelujah, right? Well, you know what? Eli, I had to change the subject on that video I did last night. As soon as I went back to watch it, I was like, why did I say Samuel? Anyway, Eli's kids were having sex right at the temple as well. They were stealing from people, and somebody's mama is out here, and they don't want nobody to know their babies done off. And that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And you know what happened? The glory left. The glory left. War broke out. The children, his kids died, and Eli fell off his chair and broke his neck. Because the neck will go back to stubbornness and rebellion. Get your house in order, man. Because the glory is going to depart in a really big way on people's houses, in the nation, and everything else. Just because somebody's up there and they won't do what's right. And that's what you chose. That's what you chose.